Hello everyone, my name is Natwan, a pre-sale engineer from Aviva. First of all, I would like to thank Primsoft for letting me speak today in this Sigmafine virtual summit. In this session, I will talk about my company and then get into the main topic, which is Pi system as a data infrastructure and how it could help you to achieve performance intelligence in your organization. And lastly, I will touch on how Pi system and Sigmafine work together. Let's get started. Starting from April of this year, 2021, OSIsoft, the maker of the Pi system, has become a part of Aviva. By bringing two world-class software experts together, we are able to unify our portfolio, which cover both engineering and operation domains. And with that, we are able to enable our customer to have a better data from end to end and to have a better solutions that solve their day-to-day issues. And lastly, to have a better results. For example, a better production efficiency and asset reliability. OSS Pi system, which is the big player in operations data management, together with Aviva Performance Solution, we will help you to achieve performance intelligence, which is the ability to stay on top of the challenges and achieve your business goals. Here you can see the scope and depth of our R&D investment. With 10 R&D hubs and 20 project centers and more than 2,000 people employed in driving innovation across the company. Each year we invest of over 16% of our revenues in the business in helping to drive innovation forward to stay ahead of the curve for your business. And overall, we have over 6,500 employees and also over 4,500 partners who form our truly global ecosystem. And we are ready to support you and your journey to the performance intelligence. Now we are at the main topic of this talk. Let's dive deeper and learn about Pi system as a data infrastructure. We know that real-time operational data is important to you and it is the lifeblood of your business. We are seeing the explosion of data volume, varieties, and velocity. For example, we are now seeing data coming from more sensors, even on a moving vehicle and so on. And this is due to the lower cost of the sensor. And that means you have a lot more data to take care and to make use of. And I believe you are seeing this happening as well. According to the study, harnessing this operation data in real time is the key to unlock the operations insights and efficiency. You may have heard this line before. It says, you cannot improve what you don't know. And this scenario applies very well here. If you don't have the visibility into your operations, you will not be able to improve it. So now please follow along. So what if you could eliminate the data silos and have a better visibility into your operations? And what if you could enhance the data with context so that everyone can easily understand the data and how to use them? And what if you could find an easy way to visualize the data without having to rely on anyone? And lastly, what if you could share your data with the trusted colleagues or partner? To explain further, a data infrastructure acts as an information highway that parallels the physical infrastructure. It carries signals from machines, sensors, and external data sources to individual users, systems, or centralized diagnostic centers for common visualization and comparative analysis. It also ensures that people have the information they need to make decisions no matter where they are, what device they use, or what role they play. What you see here on this slide is the Pi system working as a data infrastructure, bringing data from data sources to anyone and any application that needs the data. We have been doing this for over 40 years, helping our customer connecting sensor-based data, system, and people together, resulting in the real-time, actionable insights that empower companies to optimize and transform their businesses. Now let's go deeper into more details. People in the OT side would know that managing the operations data is complex. Our customers often have to deal with multiple systems from various data sources, and not everyone has direct access to the data that they need. So this is where Pi system come in. Pi system help connect the people to the data that they need. We make it easy to connect the people to their data. Simply put, we collect, store, enhance, and deliver the data. However, what made us special is that we break down the data silos because we can connect to virtually any data sources. We follow security best practices to keep the operation safe, and as a proof, we have our presence in nuclear power plants because we are well trusted by our customer. And we have easy to use tools that encourage self-services and collaborations, which eventually can get the whole team speaking one version of truth. And lastly, we'll help our customer to deliver the data to wherever it is needed, which could be external partners or third-party system. Now let me explain further about our technology. Our technologies can be divided into three layers. First, data collection. Second, data storage and enhancement. And lastly, the delivery and visualization. In the first layer, we have data collection tools. One of the main strengths of the Pi system is that it can connect to any source of data out there. We built our data collection software to natively read from over 200 industrial automation standards and systems. These are out-of-the-box tools, meaning it does not require programming knowledge to use our products. And we are making sure it stays that way with the continual releases to ensure increased reliability and security. The second layer is for storing, contextualizing, and enhancing data. Our proprietary database is designed to be optimized for time-space data, and we have many enhancement capabilities that add values to the raw data, such as analytics, event tracking, and notification. In this middle layer, we call it Pi Server. It is the single source of truth for our users. Now let's dive deep into key functionalities. First off, we have Pi Data Archive, store millions of data streams for years or even decades. Maintain the full original fidelity of your variable data, down to the fractions of a second. It can also store future timestamp data, allowing you to compare real-time data with the result of the predictive analytics that you may have. PyServer keeps your valuable data online for immediate real-time retrieval and visualization whenever you need it. Next up, we have Asset Framework. Asset Framework, or AF in short, lets you add context to raw data streams, perform calculation, event tracking, as well as sending notification. The following videos will help explaining the key features within the Asset Framework.
Asset Framework, or AF, has been a staple of the Pi system since 2010. But what exactly is Asset Framework, and what can we achieve with it? At its core, Asset Framework provides a way to organize your assets. Assets are generally thought of as pieces of equipment, like a turbine or meter, but they can also be more abstract, like an individual building, an entire power plant, or a city where you maintain multiple facilities. Asset Framework gives you the ability to logically map out your technical and business operations and doesn't restrict you to one map. With multiple views, AF provides an intuitive way for a maintenance engineer to find the boiler that's overheated or a plant manager to see all the assets he's responsible for. Digging deeper into each asset, we see how Asset Framework provides context to your data. AF helps you collect all the information associated with each asset, so all of your sensor data from your traditional PI points is readily available, alongside non-real-time metadata. Items like last service time, equipment model, or manufacturer can be vital to keeping your assets healthy. It's also easy to create tables with your asset metadata. And AF can import and link with tables you already maintain to ensure all asset metadata is kept up to date. Grouping all asset data together creates a holistic view of your PI system, while eliminating issues with finding your data through esoteric tag naming conventions. Okay, we organize our assets. What else can we do? Arguably the most powerful feature of Asset Framework is the ability to create templates. Making a cookie-cutter model for repeatable assets makes it incredibly easy to scale. Scaling is essential while your company is adding equipment like a new turbine at a plant, creating another production line, or adding an entirely new site, as you need to easily standardize your operations. Templates will streamline the build-out of your existing or new systems, and as you get more advanced with template design, you'll be able to create layouts that can apply to several types of equipment, or even model out your entire process from start to finish. Once you've organized your assets in an intuitive way, it's time to get more out of your PI points. Explore and manipulate your data with our Asset Analytics engine built into AF. Configure predictive models to set targets for your processes, write equations to increase your understanding, or compare roll-up analyses to investigate which equipment or site is succeeding more than the rest. Leverage your metadata to see trends you may not have had insight into before. The possibilities are endless and configuration is straightforward. Yet another addition to Asset Framework's suite of features is the ability to capture events that happen throughout your operations and notify your personnel when necessary. Event frames allow you to track individual shifts, batches, or process excursions, while notifications can alert an engineer prior to a failure or be used to send out a summary report on a scheduled basis. Tracking events is crucial to optimizing your process and will help to identify areas to improve your production. Notifications make sure you don't need to worry about your operations, since PI will be able to communicate any problems to you and your team the second things are out of place. With Asset Framework, you're gearing up for the full extent of the PI system. Many of our visualization and data shaping tools leverage Asset Framework to give you better intuition about your data. PI Vision, PI Data Link, PI Process Book, and our PI integrators rely on AF to provide you with a simple and intuitive way to interact with your processes. Live troubleshooting, writing repeatable reports, or sifting through huge amounts of data becomes much simpler with Asset Framework as your backbone. Additionally, AF provides a whole new way for you as developers to interact with PI. We encourage you to leverage the AF SDK to build applications that fit your needs. Asset Framework organizes your data and metadata, helps you scale, analyze, and track your processes, and provides you with an intuitive window into your operations. Asset Framework is the key to unlocking the full value of your PI system.
I believe now you have seen the main capability of the PI server and especially the PI Asset Framework. Every of our customers has access to all of these features within the PI server without having to pay more. We don't sell these capabilities separately, and therefore with just one purchase, you can start working with them right away. For the third layer, it is about delivering data to users. We have out-of-the-box tools that are easy to use. You don't need to know any programming skill for any of these tools. You have seen a sneak peek in the video just now, but let's talk a little bit more about them. First, we have PI Vision, a web-based application that allows users to build dashboards and view it from any devices. With web access, a field operator can see real-time updates even when they work outside of the business network. Also, PI Vision is very easy to use that you don't even need to see the manual to start using it. As for Pi Data Link, it is an add-in to the Microsoft Excel, allowing users to build report or the Excel-based analysis with the Pi data. User can import the data from the PyAF or PyText directly onto the Excel sheet, and they can use Excel functionalities to work with that data. In addition, we believe that the data that you have collected is valuable, and we support you to find ways to benefit more from them. We allow our customer to deliver the data to the tools outside of the Pi system. One way is to use Pi Integrator, which is an out-of-the-box tool that user can select, clean, shape, and publish data out to the required destination. The destination can be business analytics application, visualize analytics tools, or the data lake like AWS, Azure, and so on. With this tool, you don't need any programming skill to use it, making it easy for everyone to use. However, for those who prefer to write their own code, they can also access Pi system data by methods such as Web API, SDK, .NET, Framework, SQL, and so on. Pi system creates a common data foundation that scales to an enterprise level. We think of the Pi system as a critical operations data infrastructure. Disparate data sources, multiple control systems, information silos, and non-standard naming data conventions can turn into a single, comprehensible source of information. With this infrastructure approach, you will be on your journey to performance intelligence. And this is because you and everyone in the organization will have the visibility to the data and able to access them by themselves. These data also have the context that everyone can understand, allowing them to spend more time working on the problems rather than trying to find them. With the features such as calculation, event tracking, and notification tools, they turn data into insights. Lastly, the data can be shared securely to someone or systems that you want to share it to. Okay, now let's talk a little bit about Pi system and Sigmafine. Pi system and Sigmafine have been working together since 1999. Sigmafine has been adding values on top of the data from the Pi system by giving our customer the insights around the area of production accounting, quality and composition tracking, and energy balance. Sigmafine has a direct plug-in into PyAF, and it utilizes many great features on the AF as you see here. Sigmafine also has the web application that allow you to easily access the display and analysis result as well. Since we have been partners for a long time, we have many common customers, and a few examples are showing here. For example, Pertamina from Indonesia and Seiko from China. It is no doubt that visibility and accessibility of the data is important for you to achieve performance intelligence, and the data infrastructure ensures that people will have the information that they need to make decisions, no matter where they are, what device they use, or what role they play. Pi system as a data infrastructure can provide such ability, and we are here to support your journey to performance intelligence. Now we are at the end of the session. Thank you for spending your time with me. If you have any questions or want to learn more, please contact me via email or visit our website. Thank you again.